What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Saturday, December 7th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay, let's take a look at the point guard position. I like Malcolm Brogdon from the Indiana Pacers playing the New York Knicks, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they give up the 11th most fantasy points to opposing point guards. Malcolm Brogdon has averaged 38.7 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 32 minutes per game with a 26% usage rate. He scored 36 fantasy points in 32 minutes last game. He's projected at 40.2 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.6 times value. He's 7,200 DraftKings salary and 1,200 more on FanDuel. So I like that DraftKings price. Vegas thinks there's going to be 207.5 points scored in this game. Now this is a back-to-back for Malcolm Brogdon, but I checked his history and he's playing plenty of minutes in back-to-backs, so there's no concern there. It's a fast-paced game, a pretty good matchup. I think he'll be somewhat low-owned. People are scared away from his high price, but he's been a productive player with nice upside, so I like Malcolm Brogdon here versus the New York Knicks. Okay, everyone, it's time to announce the winner of our $100 weekly comment contest. And the winner is Nico Haley. Nico Haley, congratulations. You are the winner of this week's weekly comment contest. Please reply to our comment to collect your prize. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, who do we have at the shooting guard position? I like Donovan Mitchell from the Utah Jazz playing the Memphis Grizzlies, who have the third worst defense overall, and they give up the 7th most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. Donovan Mitchell has averaged 39.5 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 35 minutes per game with a 32% usage rate. He scored 42 fantasy points last game in 33 minutes. Projected at 38.9 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.1 times value. He's 7,600 DraftKings salary and 700 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 220 points scored in this game. This is a home game, a fast-paced game, and a great matchup, so I like Donovan Mitchell here versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Okay guys, if you're getting any value from this video, please hit that red subscribe button. We put out new fantasy basketball videos every single day. So if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification, you won't miss out on any of our new fantasy basketball and fantasy football videos. Tons of free stuff coming your way. It only takes a second, and it helps us push out more fantasy content for you guys to consume each and every day. It's because of you subscribers that make this possible. So thank you for supporting this channel. Okay, let's take a look at the small forward position. I like Danuel House from the Houston Rockets playing the Phoenix Suns, who have the 12th worst defense overall, and although they've been pretty good against opposing small forwards, Danuel House is averaging 24.5 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 29 minutes per game with a 14% usage rate. He scored 23 fantasy points last game in 26 minutes. I expect him to get more minutes here tonight. He's projected at 25.3 fantasy points per game on the season. That's 5.3 times value. He's $4,800 DraftKings salary and 200 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 242.5 points scored in this game, so a super high scoring game, lots of fantasy points to go around. It's a home game, a fast-paced game, so I like Daniel House here versus the Phoenix Suns. Okay, what about the power forward position? I like Al Horford from the Philadelphia 76ers playing the Cleveland Cavaliers, who have the 5th worst defense overall, and they give up the 8th most fantasy points to opposing power forwards. Al Horford has averaged 33.3 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 31 minutes per game with a 19% usage rate. He's projected at 33.7 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5 times value. He's $6,700 DraftKings salary and 900 more on FanDuel. So this is a home game, a fast-paced game, and another great matchup. So I like Al Horford here versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the Position Optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new Player Trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, moving on to the center position. I like Clint Capella from the Houston Rockets playing the Phoenix Suns, who give up the 12th most fantasy points overall, and they give up the 4th most fantasy points to opposing centers. Clint Capella has averaged 40.9 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 33 minutes per game with a 16% usage rate. He's projected at 44.1 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.7 times value. He's only $7,800 DraftKings salary, and he's $1,300 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 242.5 points scored in this game, so I love players from this game. It's a home game for Clint Capella, a great matchup, so I like Clint Capella here versus the Phoenix Suns. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video, or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smiggity smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again and good luck. Do you want more fantasy picks? Check out the video linked right in the middle of the screen. If you got any value from this video, please tap that subscribe button before you get out of here and ring that bell notification so you won't miss our daily fantasy football uploads. We're putting out new videos every day, so I don't want you guys to miss any of our free content.